What's up, guys? Welcome back to YugiBOOM. Today I got my Salamangreat deck profile for you. YugiBOOM! Alright, so at first I was not going to build the classic put 3 structure decks together and make a competitive deck. I was not going to make the potential tier 1 deck everyone's been talking about. But then my wife on Valentine's Day surprised me with 3 sealed decks specifically for Ash Blossom for the upcoming regionals. So I had to build the deck. I was super stoked. Plus, now that I'm playing it, I really like it. It can do some crazy combos. It gains crazy advantage just off of 1 or 2 cards. The way I have it built too incorporates some other kind of small engines that help support the deck and get out the XYZ faster. Helps really pop your opponent's spells and traps, and just really helps the deck consistency overall. Let's get started. So first is 1, 2, 3 gazelles. This is probably the best card in the Salamangreat archetype. It allows you to, when it's summoned, pitch. Plus, it also has the ability to special summon if a Salamangreat monster is sent to the graveyard. So overall, this one helps you get your combo started. It's probably the number one you want to draw. The second, I think, most important one is Spinny. So we have 3 Spinny here. This card, you can basically special summon it from the grave. So as you can tell, this card being a level 3 and this card being a level 3, that instantly helps you with the XYZ play. And overall, just being able to get that card in the graveyard with Gazelle and then special summon, it makes it really easy and really powerful. So these 3, and then 3 Foxy. Foxy, it's just kind of like if you don't have anything else, Foxy's a better one to get, I guess. Basically, you can excavate with Foxy and add to hand. It also has the ability to, destroy a face of spell or trap card on the field. But overall, it's just really the extra body on the field, or the extra Salamangreat body in the deck if you need it. It's also level 3, which absolutely helps with the consistency and the synergy with the XYZ play. Next up with the one-ofs, we have 1 Jagwire. I'm loving this card. I recently fully understood what it did, and the fact that it just helps you special summon almost as consistently as Spinny just helps you get another body on the board. This allows me to help to push to build another Link monster, and just overall is a really, really awesome card to have in the deck. I might bump this one up to 2. We'll see. Next is 1 Falco. Honestly, that is just another body in a level 4. I actually had the ability once to go into a Castell last time I played with Falco and Jagwire, but I think I actually took Castell out of the deck, so it didn't really help me. But these 2, and then of course Foul, so 1 of each. Again, they're just extra bodies. If they release another Salamangreat card, probably get swapped for one of these. But overall, just these are all the Salamangreat cards. They're really powerful. They love each other. They all work great. Yada yada yada. 3 Lady Debug. This is obviously the 1 non-fire and 1 non-Salamangreat Cybers that we have in the deck. This helps you start your plays. Simo does a great video showing about how powerful this 1 card is to start a combo, so definitely check out that video if you haven't. But Lady Debug just helps with the consistency over the deck, obviously being able to add to hand, plus you have other cards that have a lot of abilities from either hand or grave, and just makes the deck really powerful just to get more monsters on board. So Lady Debug is also extremely important. So up for the spicy stuff, 2 Linkslayers. He actually helps some of my plays because he's a Cybers monster, being able to special summon just to have an extra body on board. Originally, I just kept him in here for Borolo Dragon, just to have another card to get into him easier and have the special summon. His second effect of Poppin' has been really helping me, actually. The last 4 duels, I've been able to use that effect, I think at least 3 of them. So it was really powerful, and then just getting him on the field overall before anything else, it just kind of helps you establish with a 2000 beater. You can't really beat that. 2 Linkslayers, Cyber Earth, 2 Psychic Wielders. I might put this up to 3. I just got the 3rd from our editor Toby last night. Thank you, Toby. But overall, another good card. Just allows you to extend your plays, especially get the level 3 out. This card has been helping me more actually than some of the other Salamangreat cards, just to help get the XYZ monster out. If you only have like a Spinny and a Wielder, chances are you can still get into it. Or if you have obviously the Foxy, you can potentially do it too. So it works pretty well. Up next for the hand traps, 3 Ash Blossoms. These are the ones that I played with in regionals. Thank you again to my wife. Big fan of these cards. And 3 effect failures. So hand traps, super important. But overall, the Ash Blossom being fire, you have to have these. It's almost like the Droll and Lock in Trickstar. Like you have to have it with the synergy of the deck. It makes a lot of sense. And then effect failure is just pretty powerful overall, I think, in today's format, and it's kind of versatile. Obviously, effect failure is one of the cards I would side out or something. So overall, it works pretty good. So up next, of course, the spells and traps. 1, 2, 3, Salamangreat Circle. This card doesn't come up as often as I thought it would for me. The ability to either add one Salamangreat monster from your deck to your hand is awesome. I just don't ever get this card in my hand, and it's not one I usually search. Usually I search out the trap if I have the ability to. So 3 circles. You can take this down if you want. I might eventually take that, especially for the wielder, just to keep the consistency. It allowed me to get into the XYZ play, but that's kind of up to you. 1 Sanctuary. I haven't had the need for 2 yet. I guarantee you the second I'm in a duel where I need 2, I will put in 2. After that, just haven't had the need for it quite yet and haven't felt the need. But Sanctuary just allows you to keep linking up in your monsters, which is super important for this deck. Play 1 Firewolf, get into another Firewolf, or Sunlight Wolf, that's what it's called. But it's just a great card to have. Maybe 2, maybe 1. 1 Fusion of Fire as well. It's treated as a Salamangreat card. This is kind of the search. I haven't really needed to go into Chimera yet to really be my win condition. Usually I'm just winning off of negates and beatdown, especially with the other Link monsters in the deck. But it's a really powerful card. If you want to have a deck that revolves more on grading Violet Chimera out, you'll need more than one of these. Up next, 3 Called by the Graves. This card has just been awesome for me in the deck, specifically with the consistency of the gates. This kind of just fills all the holes, specifically for a lot of zombie decks I've been playing. ABC even helped me earlier, so just strong. I like it. 2 Twin Twisters. I only run 2. I would run 3 if I didn't run the 2 Linkslayers. That's another reason I really like the consistency, just getting the Linkslayer out. But 2 Twin Twisters and then 2 Enemy Controllers. This card I actually saw on a random deck profile for this. I think it was actually off of Simo's channel as well. But I tried it out. I haven't been liking it as much as I thought it would, so I'll probably swap this out for something else. It's spicy and it helps, especially with specific decks, but I just don't know if I need it in the main quite yet. I would eventually look at siding this one out. So this is another good opportunity to eventually put it in that for that 3rd wielder or to get a 3rd Linkslayer. Quick little side note, another card I'm looking to tech into this, I should have mentioned in the monsters, but another card I'm looking to tech in this deck is Super Quantum Redlayer. Being a fire and being another card that you can special summon, he actually helps you get into more of the Salamangreat specific extra deck monsters than something like what I'm playing Linkslayer. So it's another card I'm looking to potentially putting in there. I've got him in my Super Quantum deck, so I might just throw him here and test him out, but something to keep in mind. Finally, for traps, 2 Roar and 1 Rage. Roar has been amazing. It being a counter trap that negates. How do you beat that? I might look at putting this up to 3. Rage is kind of specific. I might look at putting this up more than just 1 Rage, maybe 2 Roar, or maybe, 3 Roar, no Rage. But just 3 traps, not very trap heavy. Okay, moving on to the extra deck. 1 Violet Chimera. Violet Chimera, that is the win condition of the deck. I haven't been able to need it I haven't been able to need it quite yet to actually win, just because of all the negates I'm running. But I do like having it, and I will eventually hopefully go into it more. The 1 Fusion of Fire and the 1 Violet Chimera I think is fine though, so just 1 of each. 2 Maragistello. I was running 1, but again, if I couldn't get my turn off or this card destroyed, I would need to get the second one in. You can get them back in the graveyard with Jackalope, but I prefer having 2 in the extra deck just to be able to go off for consistency. And then moving on to Links, we run 3 Bay Links. I absolutely love this card. I also really like the way it looks. It's just a cool cat on a wheelchair. But overall, super powerful card, super important card, I think, to be able to link into itself and then to also add these field spell. So really easy card to get out, really easy important card. 3 Sunlight Wolves. Sunlight Wolf is another card that links into itself to help you continue your plays. Again, a very, very important card in the deck, just like the other one. Also, when monsters are special summoned to the zone it points to, it also allows the ability to regurgitate, I almost said, but recycle the Ash Blossom from your graveyard back to your hand, or any fire effect monster back from your graveyard to your hand. Most likely it's the Ash Blossom. That's, again, why you need 3 in the deck. So, really powerful. Really love Sunlight Wolf. 2 Heat Leo. Haven't been going to him as much as I thought I would, but now I'm going to him more and more just with the fact to be able to change monsters' attack down to 0 has been really nice. It does target, that's the problem, but still it's a powerful card. 1 Hiltia. This card might not be making the cut pretty soon. I know it works well, especially if your opponent's running Ash, but it doesn't really helping me as much as I thought it would. It helped me once against the Shiranui deck, but overall it's just been kind of there, so probably take that one out. One update jammer. This card has been awesome. This card has just been allowing me to consistently kill points and kill monsters and put another 1,000 points of damage on the board. It also allows me to just link up and protect my Borlow Dragon if I ever have the need to. That's why the Wielders and the Linkslayer is really important in this deck, to be able to get up to him and then Borlowed. So I really have been liking Update Jammer. I might even take him to 2, but I haven't seen him die yet, so that's a good thing. Next up is Phoenix. So Phoenix has been just kind of essential to the deck. You don't really get into him as much as you thought, more for spot removal. But he could also potentially come out, but I do love the Nightmares. I think they're important. So 1 Phoenix. And then 1 Borlowed. I don't have Boral Sword. I might look at putting him, but I only have Borlowed, so I'm fine to just keep it Borlowed for now. I've only gotten into him once or twice, but again, it's been really strong when I needed him. He was able to do whatever the other monsters couldn't do. So he's very specific, but also very useful. So yeah, that's the entire Salamangreat deck profile. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it was different than some of the other ones you've seen. It does have some spicier cards in there, some slightly different cards. But overall, I really like it. I'm really happy my wife got it for me, and I'm really stoked to keep running and keep playing against my friends. So make sure you guys subscribe, like, and comment. Tell me what you guys thought about this video. Tell me if you guys want to see more about this video. Tell me if you want to see a duel of this deck versus any of other deck profiles on YugiBOOM. And make sure to subscribe and check out more videos on YugiBOOM.com.